I will have been covering Jamaica since 2014, more on the fiscal side as part of the review mission team. Then in 2016, I moved here as the IMF rep, um, which was quite a change because I was covering initially from Washington and from 2016 from the field. So that's kind of how I've been a small part of this broader journey. I felt some kind of similarity, cultural similarity with what I would have been used to in my own country, Cameroon. Some similarity in terms of food, spice, same type of taste. Similarity in terms of how warm the people of Jamaica are. And, I really felt the connection. And that has really made my tenure very memorable. I've talked to all kinds of people across all corners of Jamaica. An openness that I don't take as granted because really this has been a very strong partnership with the IMF in general because there is a large team of dedicated staff of the IMF who wake up thinking about Jamaica, go to bed thinking about Jamaica, how to strengthen our partnership with the Jamaican people, because the Jamaican people are always at the center of our thinking, and we've been having very, very strong relationship with the government officials across to administration, which really speaks to the commitment of the Jamaican people to turn the economy around.
Where in Jamaica have you been, in terms of your own exploration?
Oh boy, I've been around. The most recent one will have been St. Elizabeth, where I was visiting a farm and talking to farmers. I've been to Manchester, most recently at Northern Caribbean University. I will have engaged earlier on 2017 the Jamaican Chamber of Commerce, the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. I will have been to Maypen. I will have been to the obvious Montego Bay. I had a trip with my family in Negril. So yes, quite a bit.
Have you ever been to the beaches?
Not as much as I would have liked to, or not as much as my friend think I go, but a few times. I will come back as a visitor to get more of that. I've been actually very close to, many companies, including Jerry Nephew. I've engaged them quite a couple of times. And yeah, that has been really the highlight, I would say, of my tenure here, getting the opportunity to engage, with a wide cross-section of Jamaican, from farmers to students to the media, and really the private sector, and obviously a lot of fruitful discussions with the authorities, especially when the mission comes here.
When you look back, what is that one thing that stood out for you during your tenure here?
It's funny that you asked that because when I was moving here, they quote me in a release from Washington saying that, I look forward to watching up close the fastest sprinters on earth. But when I said that, I had in mind, the famous ones. I didn't know what was ahead of me. But when I got here, I got to go to the Champs, the National Stadium. Boy, the passion there. I mean, when you have a process, I then realized that it's a process, that Jamaica has a pipeline of athletes. And these kids represent their school with, the passion at the stadium. There is no pressure on the world stage that can match the pressure of your peers from your school. So no wonder why Jamaicans are so successful in track and field. So to me, that was really kind of a life lesson, to see a process. It doesn't just come randomly. Forget about the yam story about the yam and all of that. That's the real deal. That's
Where
where it
you
comes
learned
from.
about that story?
The story about the yam, people say, there are kind of story around.
Have you ever eaten that yam?
Of course, but it didn't make me any faster, so that cannot be it, right?